Muy buenas a todos, señores, señoritas, animales y lo que haya por ahí, ya que estamos en un nuevo vídeo, en una nueva guía, la última guía que voy a traer con este ordenador que no para de reiniciarse, así que iré quitando la grabación de vez en cuando, y se trata de Black Mirror 3. Creo que es necesario traerla ya, acabamos de terminar el 2, y yo creo que no hay mejor momento para empezar el 3 que ahora, así que vamos a comenzar y a ver qué ocurre.
What are you doing?
Help me! I'm being chased! They're after me! They're gonna kill me! The Order! The Academy has collapsed! My sister and my mother are dead.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
That's just what I was going to say. That's the bloke we've been looking for. That's the gang.
What?
Well, what a coincidence, Mr. Michaels. I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Miss Amanda Valley. And probably for arson, too.
What? No!
Take him away, Constable.
Inspector, I think I found her.
Damn! Call in the lads. There's nothing more we can do here.
She didn't set herself.
Why not? Perhaps she was cold and set herself on fire? For God's sake, she was murdered. Am I the only one round here with half a brain? Anyway, we're not going to find any more clues. It's been raining all night. You stay here and wait for the cavalry. I'll go down to the village and ask some questions.
Bit early for a beer, isn't it, Inspector?
I'm here on official business, Tom.
It wasn't me, honest. Me brother Bobby's me witness.
Do you know Amanda Valley?
Yes, unfortunately. I still owe her money.
Well, hold on to it.
Buy her a wreath. Heck, why? Is she dead?
You could say that. Burned. Probably last night between 6 p.m. and midnight. Where were you at that time?
Hey, Inspector, you know I wouldn't kill anyone. Especially not over a few quid. I was out with Bobby at a theme park, Alton Towers. Got home pretty late, went straight to bed.
So, do you know if Miss Valley had any enemies?
Apart from the Gordons?
The Gordons.
Her brother was caught up by that Samuel chap. I guess that was before your time. Since then, she's absolutely hated that family. Have you seen her flat? It's bloody mad, I tell you.
Any other tips?
Have you seen that Yank that's been sneaking around here recently? I'd check him out if I were you. He's the one with the blood in his hands. He was chatting with Amanda Valley in front of the pub a few days ago. He asked me about a tackle for robbing houses. No idea why he came to me, but it sounded pretty suspicious.
Holy, she really hadn't gotten over it. What have we got here? Interesting. Aha, Darren Michaels, Bedford, Maine, last week. I'll bet anyone 10 quid that's the Yank Tom was talking about.
Inspector! Inspector, the castle's on fire!
Oh, great. As if a burnt corpse wasn't enough. Come on.
Just listen to what I've got to say first.
Shut
Can't just...
Come on, get in the car.
Caught with a flaming torch next to a burning cask. If this isn't my ticket out of this dumping, God only knows.
So, you fell in love with this woman?
Angelina.
Fell in love with Angelina, without knowing she was your sister. She lured you to England, to Black Mirror Castle, the castle of your ancestors, to use you as a key for an old ritual. That's right, isn't it? Do me a favor, and put the lighter down, all right? You said it had something to do with a curse, Adrian.
You tell me. All I know is that I drizzled blood on a book and read out incomprehensible words. And then, bang, black all around me. And the next thing I can remember, there were sounds in the woods behind me getting nearer. All in all, a grade A nightmare. The ritual probably worked, and now I'm possessed by a centuries-old evil soul that wants to bend my mortal body to its purpose.
You believe you're carrying a second soul? Oh, Adrian, I know that feeling well. But believe me, no one is cursed. Children always believe they're to blame for grown-up suffering. These feelings of guilt have branded themselves into your soul. So, how was it for you to meet your biological mother after all these years? You said you didn't have much time to talk to her.
No. She was taken hostage by Angelina. They both died shortly afterwards. They fell into the abyss in the ritual chamber.
In the ritual chamber? Exactly. And your foster mother in America, did you have a chance to talk to her about it?
No. She was in a coma, and then she died.
All right, then. Perhaps we should forget about the women in your family for the time being and turn to more happy matters. Let's talk about your father. Wait a minute, Constable. We're not finished yet.
Perhaps we can leave that till tomorrow.
As you wish.
I don't mean to interrupt, but the inspector has something important he needs to talk with Mr. Michaels about. And you know what the inspector's like. It's about the bail.
Is it still not high enough for him? There's no one who would spend a penny on me anyway.
Don't say that.
All right, Doc. Have you got a spare 5,000 pounds?
Yes. Well, I can't do that, Adrian. I'm your doctor.
Mr. Michaels, come along now, please.
If there's anything you want to talk about, Adrian, I'm here most of the time. And Zach, tell the inspector he should keep to the arranged times. I don't burst in when he's in the middle of an interrogation.
Yes, Mum. I'll tell him.
So how's your abused little arsonist soul? Stroke better by the nice doctor? I hope you see the burning faces of the 4 poor souls you have on your conscience every single night.
Thanks for asking.
You know what? I'm starting to run out of patience with you. If I could, I'd have you deported. Your fellow countrymen should be made to endure your fairy tales. Unfortunately, I can't do that.
If you'd led a decent investigation, then you'd have found evidence for my fairy tales a good while back.
And now the little thug wants to tell me how to do my job. Constable Zach was down in the sewers for 2 days, and what did he find? Nothing. And Miss Valley's also a mysterious order. Nonsense. No one here has even heard of it.
They had an assembly chamber in the mine. And Victoria knows about it too.
Assembly chamber? Don't make me laugh. Miss Valley gave lectures on the cursed Gordon clan in there. And the old biddy hasn't spoken since the fire.
Gordon clan? Old biddy? Stop talking about my family like that.
Your family? Yeah, well, you'd actually fit in with those loonies.
Whatever. Can I go back to my cell now?
Unfortunately, I have to throw you out of your little paradise. Someone's paid your bail.
What did you say? Who?
Doesn't seem to be a friend of yours. Wanted to stay anonymous. Well, whatever. Get your things and get out of here. But don't go too far. Otherwise, I'll have to put you on the bloody list. That would be pretty much the most stupid thing that could happen to you.
I can well believe it.
All the better. So be a good boy and go collect your things from your apartment.
Bueno, he tenido que quitar la grabación porque el ordenador ya sabéis que va como el culo. Pero bueno, vamos a ver si tenemos suerte y podemos jugar a esto, porque de verdad estoy cansado del ordenador. Vamos a ir mirando un poco alrededor. Ventilador.
That's probably just decoration, considering the weather here.
Inspector.
That's Chief Inspector Spooner. The man that made the last 3 weeks of my life a living hell. A real ray of sunshine.
Vale, el inspector Spooner. Pues... Vale, vamos a ver... ¡Hostia!
If you're quick.
Vamos a ver qué nos dice.
Why do you dislike me?
I'm a cop. You're a criminal.
Come on, a little bit of friendliness never hurt anyone.
Miss Valley was friendly.
It wasn't me. How many times do I have to tell you? My doctor, Winterbottom, has she been living in Willow Creek for long?
She moved here 10, 12 years ago.
Why? Because of the murders?
Ask her yourself.
What was it that brought you here?
I don't know what that's got to do with you.
What about your partner? He seems really busy.
Zach. He's not my partner, he's my constable. And yes, he's got lots to do, so don't disturb him.
And you really don't know who paid my bail?
It's paid to the court, not to me. I just got a letter from them saying I should let you go.
This here village, Willow Creek. Are there many criminals here?
Only since you turned up.
Does that mean it was quieter before? Not even a little bit of shoplifting?
Just normal village life. Punch-ups, rape, and drink driving.
So pretty much nothing happening. Have you found out anything about my ancestry?
Yep, I've got a copy of Darren Michael's birth certificate here. Born on the 27th of February 1970 in Boston, Massachusetts.
And what about Adrian Gordon?
He's still dead in the Gordon crypt. That's what it says in the death certificate signed by Dr. Heinz Herman. Cause of death, 5th degree burns.
5th degree? In other words, only his ashes are left. How convenient. That's all for now.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Bueno, es un hombre de muchas palabras.
I don't have any further...
Se ha visto. Así que vamos a mirar. Café.
Coffee.
Café frío. Archivos.
Police archive. There aren't very many files, but lots of them are labeled Gordon.
Aquí tienen mucha manía los Gordon. Fuente.
I prefer some coffee.
Preferiría algo de café. Vale, pues taquilla blindada.
As far as I know, there's no evidence room here. Collected evidence is kept in these lockers. They're always locked.
Vale, aquí se ve una imagen que parece que es de Samuel con 2 dardos clavados. Lo dicho, nos tienen mucha manía, señores. Podemos ir a los calabozos. Vamos a mirar. Vale, la barra de espacio te mostrará... Bueno, esto sale al principio de los juegos siempre. Pero bueno, luego se quitará, no pasa nada.
Top bunk hasn't been occupied since I've been here. There are people in the adjacent cell sometimes, though.
Vale, cuando tengas toda la información de un objeto del escenario ya no podrás interaccionar con él. Lavabo.
Wash basin, also known as the spare toilet.
Muy bien, un lavabo. Desagüe.
The road to freedom? More like the little turd's road to its big brother.
El camino de la caca. Letrina.
A garbage dump would be more sterile than these toilets.
Vale, cadena.
Would be nice if it worked.
No funciona, siempre pasa igual.
Sweet bird of freedom. I'm coming.
Bueno, menos de momento si que eres libre, así que no te quejes.
Only the Willow Creek police know why there's only one locker for a 2-man cell.
Bueno, porque os enseñan a compartir cosas. Y eso es importante en la vida. Hay que compartir. ¿Qué es? Hostia, hemos cogido un lápiz.
My pencil... but where's my diary?
Falta el diario. Pero de mirar objetos del inventario para usar... Vale. Botón derecho siempre es importante. Damn. Vale, aquí no hay nada más, ¿no? Baldosas, un momento.
Crumbling tiles. Why should the floor look any better than the rest?
Nada, el suelo está hecho una mierda, eso está claro. Bueno, pues aquí tenemos a un compañero. Al compañero de celda.
My friendly fellow inmate, Matt Newcastle. One of those kind of people that my mother always warned me about.
A ver qué nos dice.
Have you seen my diary?
Your diary? And here's me thinking it belonged to some nutter. I don't know what happened to me in the ritual chamber. What went wrong?
How did you get into my locker? Stop that. Constable!
Or worse, what if nothing went wrong? What if Mordred has been freed and has taken possession of me and is making me do his bidding? Please, somebody help me. Stop me from becoming a murderer.
Give that here, bastard.
Madre mía.
I don't want to be Mordred's puppet. I want this fiend to disappear back to the hell he crawled out of.
I'll have you. I'll kill you.
Boo-hoo-hoo. I don't want to be a murderer. Boo-hoo. Don't make me crap myself. I'm so scared.
¡Hostia!
Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, Scarface. Oh, forget it, you nutter.
Vale, hemos desbloqueado algo, no sé el qué. Pero, madre mía, señores. Tiene alucinaciones. Sí, sí, será lo mejor. Fuera, fuera. Clic derecho, no sé si... Nada. Páginas del diario, clic derecho.
That moron Matt ripped up my diary. These are the only pages I could save, and most of them are empty.
Bueno. Nada más, ¿no? Entonces... Vale, fuera. ¿Y el lápiz? Vale, pues podemos arrastrar el lápiz a las páginas del diario cuando queramos escribir algo. Pues entonces aquí yo creo que ya no hay nada más, ¿no? Madre mía, qué experiencia acabamos de tener. Bueno, pues vámonos de aquí, será lo mejor. Por lo menos para nuestra salud mental. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
Can you sign here, please, just to confirm that you've read the bail conditions and that you've been instructed to register with Dr. Winterbottom every day. This here is a declaration of your state of health at the time of your provisional release.
But there's only good or very good on there.
So, you're not feeling so good then?
No.
Well, don't forget to sign it then. Here's your wallet. I keep the passport. And you need to sign here that you got your things back.
You promise with all this signing you haven't secretly slipped a confession in there too?
That's not permitted.
Ah, so I'm in luck then. Just a minute, I was being a bit premature. There's 500,000 missing.
You should have checked for that before signing for it. Any subsequent complaints have to be addressed to our regional HQ in Bristol.
Alright, just a joke. Is that it then?
Yes. You're free to go now, Mr. Michaels.
Amen.
Mr. Michaels?
Something else to sign?
No. I just wanted to inform you that your solicitor is assuming you're going to call him soon. Here's his card.
Got it. Catch you later, Constable. Free at last. Well, relatively. At least I can now prove my innocence by my own means.
Bueno.
Now, let's see what my lawyer wants from me.
Vale, para llamar a alguien usa su tarjeta con un teléfono o una cabina. Bueno, eso ya lo sé. Vamos a ver si hay algo así de última hora. Con el otro agente no hemos hablado. Y la fotocopiadora. Vale, clic derecho. O sea, clic derecho ahora. No sale nada con el clic derecho, no sé por qué. Centralita. Eso parece. Vale, ¿nos dice algo? Vale. A ver si nos dice algo. No hemos hablado con él antes de ir a las celdas. No sé si eso influye en algo. Vale, no, porque juraría que sí, que siempre nos va a decir el otro que no podemos hablar con él. Como acaba de pasar. ¿Veis? No podemos hablar con él, ni ahora ni antes, creo. Así que de momento todo va bien. Uy, Matt Newcastle.
The guy in the other cell
is a paragon of virtue.
What did he do?
He beat up annoying little Americans. Should I let him out?
All right. That's all for now.
Bueno, pues yo creo que aquí de momento no vamos a hacer nada más. Vale, a ver. Tarjeta del señor Jones. Clic derecho. Bueno, pues sí, tienes un abogado, amigo. Vale, pues entonces aquí ya no hay nada más, ¿no? Pues no, vámonos. Vamos a ir revisando. Un buzón. ¿Y por qué pone carta? No sé si es algo importante. El clic derecho de momento no me funciona. No sé por qué. Tonel.
A barrel. It says Willow Creek Corner Shop on it. A barrel.
Clic derecho tampoco, es que no sé, no va. Bueno, pues nada. Puesto de verduras.
A very paltry selection. I prefer the frozen variety.
Vale. Prefiero la variedad congelada. Mesa.
You could sit and eat here. There's nothing to buy anymore though.
Vale. Tablilla. Cógela, amigo. Aquí también hay extras, como en el Black Mirror 2, como hace poco visteis. Intuyo yo que la forma de hacerlas, en este caso, es con el lápiz. Pero bueno, eso ya lo haré yo fuera de grabación y lo haré otra vez el último episodio. Pero sí, yo intuyo que tiene que ser con el lápiz. Basura. Un simple montón de basura. No hay nada aquí. Qué raro. Río. Vamos a mirar un momento. No. De momento al menos no. Menú. No. Clic derecho. Vale. Bueno, vamos a mirar el río. Vaya por Dios. Vale, sigue en rojo, ¿eh? Todo tiene un motivo, así que ya veremos cuál es. Café. Vamos rápido. El café sigue cerrado. Vale, pues descartado. A ver, tienda anticuada. Aquí tenemos la cabina. Ahora llamaremos. Se ha asustado la señora. ¿Por qué? Hostia, que se ha asustado. Periódicos.
All the most important newspapers are there. The Final Times, The Moon, Daily Black Mirror, and the Willow Creek Telegraph.
Antes hemos desbloqueado algo. Lo habéis visto, que salía arriba a la izquierda un candado. Ya veremos qué es. Bueno, ya lo veré yo y ya os informaré. Vale, libros.
A random selection. There's everything from romantic novels to Zen guidebooks.
Pronto voy a quitar la grabación por si acaso.
Apples, bread and milk are written on this big board.
Vale, leche. Oh, caja registradora.
Brand, fossil.
Muy bien, marca fósil, estante.
Sopa
Sopa de sobre, eso está que te cagas, joder. La verdad, huevos.
Huge eggs from huge chickens. I don't know why, but I find that funny.
Sí, very funny. Un cuchillo, cuidado. Uy, que ha visto un cuchillo.
I hope you only want to cut up veggies with that. Sir?
Madre mía.
Some very nice knives. Some very nice knives.
Bueno, ya estáis escuchando vosotros lo que dice. Cesta de la compra.
A shopping basket. I don't need it. I'm only having a look around.
Pero ya estáis viendo que los cuchillos siguen en rojo. Algún motivo habrá. Manzanas.
My mom always used to say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, one of my moms.
Una de sus madres. Baguettes. Oh, qué buenos están. Mapas.
Maps of the area. Indispensable for a suspected murderer out on bail, like myself.
Sí.
The shopkeeper's looking at me like I'm a thief, or worse.
Cógelo, ¿no?
The shopkeeper's
No puedes. Tarro de caramelos.
Although I haven't seen a single one so far.
Expositor.
Various smoking products. Tobacco, cigars, stuff for pipes. The inhabitants of Willow Creek seem to really enjoy smoking.
Pues muy mal, ¿eh? Alcohol.
Brandy, spirits, and various types of whiskey. Everything an aching heart could wish for.
Todo lo que un corazón roto pueda desear. Eso está bien dicho.
That's a Transylvanian-sized portion of garlic. We can assume the shop won't be attacked by vampires.
Helado.
Ice cream. My favorite flavors. And a good size, too.
Vale. Verduras congeladas.
Yeah, that's how I like vegetables. Microwave ready on top of a steak.
Bueno, pues yo creo que no habrá mucho más, ¿no? Nevera.
Wow, a huge fridge. It's the Eco Freezer 100. At least that's what's written on it.
Sí, eso es lo que pone ahí. Muy bien, muy buena observación, amigo. Bueno, no sé si habrá algo más, aparte de los cuchillos y los mapas que están ahí. Yo creo que ya no tengo nada más que revisar. Televisión, hostia.
It's the news on a news channel. I assume it's going to be like that all day. Maybe they show documentaries about heavy trucks or aircraft carriers in between the bulletins. But I'm not interested.
No me interesa, me alegro. Bueno, pues a ver si nos dice algo.
Shopkeeper with a whistle hung around her neck. She looks a bit nervous. I wonder if that's because of me.
Hombre, es normal que esté nerviosa. Lo que has hecho con los cuchillos ha sido un poco curioso.
What do you want?
This is a shop, isn't it? Then maybe I want to buy something.
Okay.
Relájate, Darren, o Adrián, como te quieran llamar.
Darren, by the way.
I know exactly who you are.
Oh, really? Who am I then?
You're the arsonist who was in the newspaper.
I'm not gonna set your shop on fire. Anyway, I'm innocent.
Oh, I'm sure you are. But please, don't stay too long. Otherwise, I will have to call the police.
Yeah, right.
And without a telephone, I'll just use my whistle.
What is this? Willow Creek's main shopping drag?
Oh, we've got everything that people need here. Usually, you can order too, but then it'll be delivered next week, if that's okay with you.
That won't be necessary. I'm just having a look around. The old woman who just ran out. Could it be that she's a little crazy?
Dorothy? Oh no, she's just as crazy as you are. I mean, she's fine. The whistle was her idea.
Are you scared of me?
Of course not. I've got my whistle. As soon as anyone comes too close, I blow it. And it's so loud, even the gravedigger in Wormhill can hear it.
Clever, Abaya.
How do you know my name?
You've got that little badge on?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, your name's quite uncommon, Abaya. Where does it come from?
It's Indian. Don't you like it?
Oh, I do. It sounds very pretty. Does it mean anything?
The fearless one.
I'd like to buy one of these walking maps.
Please, take it. You don't need to come to the till. It's on the house.
Oh. Thank you very much. See ya.
I hope not.
Madre mía, está acojonada, es normal. Coge el mapa y pírate. Hazme el favor. Vale, pulsando con el botón derecho en el mapa o la tecla M se abrirá el mapa de los alrededores. Te permitirá ir a sitios en los que ya has estado de forma inmediata.
The sales girl was terrified of me. As long as I don't ask her any questions, then I probably won't give her a heart attack.
Sí, vale.
The sales
vale.
girl.
Clic derecho, a ver qué sale. Vale, estamos en Willow Creek. De momento no podemos ir a muchos sitios porque no hemos ido a ninguno, así que... Solo faltan los cuchillos. Están en rojo. Ahí se van a quedar. Creo... Esto, ¿por qué no lo he visto antes? Toneles. Pepinillos. Eso es importante, joder. Los pepinillos son importantes. Bueno, voy a salir de aquí y voy a quitar la grabación por si se jode esto que no tengo ganas. Vale, ya está. Hasta aquí todo hecho, perfecto. Bueno, vamos a mirar un poquito el panorama. Anciana. Vale, pues ahí se quedan. Vale, pues vamos a llamar rápidamente. A ver si el abogado nos hace caso. Rueda de carro.
A huge cartwheel. Thankfully, the age when people were racked up on them has long passed.
Sí. Tonel de agua.
There are lots of them around. You know, just in case Willow Creek suffers a drought.
Tarjeta. Ahora miraremos qué es.
Business card. Madam Fortuna. You'll see your future. And her phone number.
Bueno. Clic derecho. Ahora miraremos qué es. Primero llamaremos a la vidente. ¿Por qué? Porque me apetece. A ver qué pasa aquí.
Hello?
Welcome to Madame Fortuna's.
Yeah, hi. My name's Adrian.
Stop. Speak no more, Adrian. I know why you're calling.
Oh, really?
You want to find out about your future.
Yes.
Adrian, you've come to the right place. I will read your card for today. Pick a card.
Over the phone.
Say stop.
Stop.
I've drawn the tower.
And I've put the pawn on A3.
Hmm? Tarot, Adrian, not chess. There will be drastic changes to your life. I see. Death.
Great.
You will be ripped apart by wild beasts.
Wild beasts? Huh.
But Adrian, there is something you can do about it.
Really? What then?
Stay away from beasts.
Yeah. Thanks. What a load of crap.
Madre mía. Supongo que ya, de momento, nada más, ¿no? A lo mejor llamo mañana. Bueno, pues vamos a llamar al señor Jones. Es nuestro abogado.
Mr. Jones from the law firm Jones & Partners.
Hello, Mr. Jones. Darren Michaels here. I was told you wanted to speak to me?
Ah, Mr. Michaels, yes. The investigations are stagnating, rather. As long as there's no evidence for the allegations brought against you, you can't be charged. So that's good. On the other hand, your fellow countrymen want to step into the ring, too. The American embassy is on our backs. That's not so good.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Well, that you're going to have to sit tight in Willow Creek for quite a while. Inspector Spooner's investigation methods. You implied the last time that you weren't too happy with him?
Yes. It seems to me that Spooner isn't really bothered anymore.
Inspector Spooner just wanted to produce a guilty party and then get the case closed as soon as he could. He has to produce results so that he can get back to London. But he's rather used up all his ammo. Now he's hoping that the embassy will take the case off him so that he doesn't have to chalk it up as a failure.
So he doesn't really seem to be interested in the truth.
Well, the truth, Mr. Michaels, as is generally known, is the invention of a liar. But the fact you've got bail is a good sign. And that someone's been found to pay for it is even better. Perhaps you should have a look yourself, now that you've been released, for some clues or slip-ups in the investigation. Would be best if you could get a copy of your files.
Are you convinced that I'm innocent, Mr. Jones?
Of course, Mr. Michaels. Do you think I could represent you if I wasn't? Nevertheless, we should hurry up and find some solid evidence to prove it.
This somebody who you maintain means well has paid the bail anonymously. Can you find out who it was?
No problem. But it'll take a couple of days.
How long do I have to put up with this psychotherapy?
You're gonna have to hang in there for a few more rounds at least. It's in your best interest.
The last assessment was rejected. What good can it do?
Forget about the authorities. You ever thought that you might actually need therapy?
Do you think I'm crazy?
Aren't we all? But seriously, Mr. Michaels, try and do something about your mental condition. If you end up having to face a lawsuit in the States, your family's mental history isn't going to impress the jury one bit. So stop blocking shots and come out from behind your guard, man.
You said I should have another look at my file. Is it really so easy to do that?
Well, it depends on the inspector in charge. But if you flatter him a little, he might let you have a look. Otherwise, I could request a copy and send it on to you.
That's gonna take too long. I'll try to get my hands on it myself. Mr. Jones, did you find out anything about my identity? The police here don't seem to be putting any effort into it.
Yes. Concerning your identity, Mr. Michaels, it's hard to prove anything at the moment. Find documents, birth certificates, that kind of thing. But don't forget to go to your therapy sessions.
Whatever. I'll be in touch.
Keep your head up. Attack is the best form of defense.
Sí, tienes razón. Como si fuera un partido de fútbol, ¿verdad? Ya está, ¿no? Supongo que ya no nos va a decir nada más, ¿no? Yo ya sabéis que suelo probar las cosas dos veces. En los juegos siempre ocurren cosas. Vale, nada más. Bueno, pues vamos a lo nuestro. Vamos a ver si en la comisaría nos dicen algo distinto, que no creo, pero nunca se sabe. En esta vida, las sorpresas nunca vienen solas. Rápidamente. A ver si nos dice algo. El todopoderoso inspector Spooner. Expediente policial.
Can I have a look at my file?
Why? Have you forgotten something you've done?
Apart from the fact that it wasn't me?
No, you can't have a look.
Could you make me a copy of it then?
Of course not. That's a police file.
Why should I want to set fire to the castle?
Well, it could be because you were shipped off to America as a kid and had a miserable life there. Until you found out that you'd been taken for a ride your whole life. Then you came back to England to take revenge on your family.
What a load of crap.
So you finally admit it. It's all total bollocks. That's exactly why you have to see Dr. Winterbottom. And I'm gonna make sure that there are a lot more doctors taking care of you all day for the rest of your life. I can tell you why it was you. Because you're bloody mad. A nutter. You're obsessed with being a Gordon. A descendant of a murderous clan. It's some kind of justification for your irrational desire to burn and set fire to things. You pyromaniac.
It was Lewis. Damn you.
Oh yeah, the gardener. Then find him. He's disappeared without a trace since you've been here. Have you got him weighing on your conscience too? Spit it out.
That's all for now.
I'm keeping my eye
No es que esté muerto, es que está... O sea, no es que esté desaparecido, es que está muerto en la cámara ritual. Entonces, claro, es imposible que lo encontréis si no sabes llegar hasta allí. Vale, este es nada, tal cual. Bueno, pues vamos a lo nuestro. Pero sí, hemos podido hablar con él. Vale, podemos ir al pub o al otro lado del puente. Aquí en principio ya no hay nada más, ¿no? Porque esto de la carta sigue ahí. Y esto igual, ¿eh? ¿Y el lápiz me servirá de algo aquí? No. Vamos hacia el pub. Oh. Banco. Cuando seas viejo, sí. Los calzoncillos de Tom. Están los mismos calzoncillos que vimos en Black Mirror 2. Bueno, de hecho es que no ha pasado tiempo entre el 2 y el 3. Así que supongo que es normal. Cartel. Cubo. El famoso cubo que nos sirvió en algún momento. Vale, vamos a mirar. Menú. A ver qué menú hay. A ver si nos sorprenden para bien. ¿En serio no vas a poder leer? Hombre, cerveza seguro que vende. Vale. Mirad esto, no sé si con él puedo hacer algo. Es que me suena... Vale, sí. Se desbloquean cosas, con los cuervos. Es muy importante fijarse en los cuervos y hacer clic sobre ellos. Es lo único que recuerdo. Vale, sigue en rojo, no sé por qué. Pero bueno, hemos encontrado el detalle de los cuervos, que es importante por... Se desbloquean extras. Así que ya haré un vídeo también de los extras. Lo que pasa es que el candado solo aparece una vez. Ya no volverá a aparecer el candado. Pero bueno, ya lo mostraré yo fuera de grabación. ¿Esto qué es? Una E. ¿Vosotros habéis visto eso? ¿Qué hace una E ahí? Esponja. ¿Qué hace una esponja ahí? ¿Pero esto qué es? Cuidado, que se lleva la esponja. Algún motivo tendrá. Llena de polvo de tiza. ¿Podemos limpiar eso? No, vale.
That's Tom's pub. I think he's still a bit angry because I left him in the swamp and stole his car. Tom would like to see me dead. At least that's the last thing he said to me. I'll only go in there again once I've got a black belt in karate, or when the pub is a new owner.
Vale, entonces no vas a entrar, ¿no? Perfecto, me parece bien. Vale, pues aquí creo que ya no hay nada más, ¿no? Vale, pues vamos al otro lado del puente. Hoy vamos a revisar un poco lo que encontremos. Hostia, desde aquí llegamos al bosque. Cuidadito, Cuidadito con ese detalle. Vamos a ver... Ventana. Es muy acogedora. Vale, cartel. Vale, pero está cerrado, creo. No sé, hay un cartel en la puerta. Seguro que está cerrado, ¿no? Parece esto... Esto rojo no debe ser sangre, pero algo será. Para llamar la atención. Soon will be even more spectacular. Experience the horror up close and personal. Reopening on the 1st of December. That's in a few days time. Dentro de unos días. Vale, pues... Qué bien, oye. Vale, entonces no hay nada más, ¿no? Podemos ir al hotel, pero no voy a ir. Vamos a mirar si nos dice algo nuevo la señorita doctora.
Hello, doctor? Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course, come on up.
Muy bien. Libro azul.
Dr. Winterbottom's notebook. Probably very revealing. At some point she'll be able to write her memoirs with it.
Vale, flores.
You could hardly call this straggle of flowers a bouquet.
Pobres flores, están peor que yo.
Whenever I'm here, the ashtray is full. Dr. Winterbottom smokes like a chimney. Perhaps she should be in therapy.
Pues debería hacer terapia, ahí tienes razón.
Today's newspaper. There are probably lots of new, unbelievable revelations about the Oscars.
Es muy irónico que un médico se ponga a fumar. Muy irónico.
Dr. Winterbottom writes down a patient's dreams in the green books. But I haven't seen anyone else but me here yet. Strange.
Bueno, eres el único paciente, oye, así le dedica todo el tiempo a ti.
The famous psychiatrist's couch. Until now I always thought it was a joke. But it's actually quite comfortable.
Es bastante cómodo, me alegro. ¿Algo más? ¿Lámpara?
My adoptive mother had a lamp like that. I always had fun hiding in it when I was a kid.
¿Cómo te puedes esconder en una lámpara, amigo? Por favor. Esos chistes se cuentan solos. Papelera.
I wonder if the record of our discussions will end up in there. I wonder if the record of our
sigue en rojo, Péndulo de Newton.
The ball passes on its momentum to the next one, which passes it on to the next until it reaches the last one, which can't pass it on any further and is kicked into the air. A simple example of kinetic energy, but its only use is to work this toy.
Muy bien. Cazador de sueños.
American dream catcher. It's supposed to protect you from nightmares.
No, yo quiero tener pesadillas. Si no, no hay emoción por la noche. Vale, pues yo creo que aquí poco más, ¿eh? Sí, vamos a hablar con ella, a ver qué nos dice.
Doctor?
What's troubling you, Adrian?
Muchas cosas.
Do you believe me?
Darren, Adrian, we've gone through this so many times before. Of course I believe you.
Then why am I still on the hit list?
I'm a doctor, not a judge. By the way, they rejected the assessment of your not being of sound mind.
Rejected? But what about the awful nightmares?
That kind of reaction is only normal, Adrian. If somebody suddenly revealed to me that I was descended from a long line of bloodthirsty murderers, I'd have nightmares too.
How come you ended up here in the first place?
A colleague of mine I'd known from my student days. A doctor. Heinz Hermann. Once worked here in the sanatorium. He was a friend of the Gordons. Then, 12 years ago, those dreadful murders took place. Heinz was one of the victims. I came here to give his family and the others a little spiritual support, and I'm still here. That's just how life goes sometimes.
This Spooner reckons he's a bit of a big shot.
He's one of those people who pack their own bags and then complain when they're too heavy.
What kind of bags?
Oh, he mucked something up in London and was posted here as punishment. Something he's not dealing with too well.
What did he do? Book the wrong guy?
You know about it? Well, Mr. Spooner is a bit of a trigger-happy cowboy. As far as I know, he overstepped his authority back in London, and that led to some guilty people getting off. Or maybe the other way round. However, I'm not exactly right in the picture with all this.
Oh, great. A bad-natured investigator who can't tell the difference between guilty and innocent. I couldn't have come up against a better guy. Get this, I've been released on bail.
Well, that's a good reason to celebrate.
I'm not quite so sure. The bail was paid anonymously. You know anything about that by any chance?
Anonymously? No. Who'd do something like that?
No idea. To be honest, I'd hoped you were behind it. You like living in Willow Creek?
Yes, I like the life and the people. It's like time stood still here.
And every few years, along comes some psycho and murders half a dozen locals.
Yes, well, compared to the murder statistics in London, it's a proper holiday here.
Do you see me as being an arsonist?
Judging by your nightmares, you do at least seem to have a violence-orientated imagination.
Yeah, but Stephen King has that too.
As far as I'm aware, he has never been under suspicion of an arson attack resulting in 3 dead.
Whose side are you actually on?
On your side, Adrian.
Good. I swear to you that I've only ever told you the truth.
There are as many truths as there are people, Adrian, and we still have to find yours.
I had a strange experience earlier. It was just like one of my nightmares, but this time I was awake. It was in the police station, just as I was wanting to pick up my stuff. I suddenly found I had awesome strength. I dragged the guy to me through the bars and rammed my pencil into his eye. Wham! Then it was all over. It was just so real. Scary.
You don't say.
Oh, great. So I'm cursed and possessed.
I was talking to a colleague about you the other day. She's how shall I put it? She understands alternative therapies.
What's that all about then? Drugs? Electric shock? Voodoo?
Hypnosis.
You're not serious.
It would at least be a possible way of finding out more.
Well, for my part, as long as you don't saw open the top of my skull. These sessions, how long are they supposed to continue for?
What do you mean?
Well, I've been coming here every day for the past 3 weeks, but I'm still having nightmares every night, and the assessment says I'm 100% fit.
We ought to try hypnosis.
And what's that supposed to do? You want to join in on my nightmares?
Let's just try it tomorrow. If we can get to your roots, then perhaps we'll understand what your dreams are trying to tell us.
Boo! That's what they want to tell us. The dreams, I mean. Well, okay then, Doc. if you think that this might help me in some way. Catch you later.
Take care.
Bueno, señores, pues yo creo que ya lo podemos ir dejando. Sí, señor. Vamos a ir dejándolo ya. Creo que no me dejo nada por aquí, así que el primer episodio y se acabó. No sé si podemos ir al hotel. Voy a intentarlo. No pierdo nada. Vale, pues todavía no nos dejan salir. Pues sí, aquí mismo lo puedo dejar, señores. Un buen episodio. Acabamos de empezar. A ver si el ordenador me permite acabarlo antes de cambiar de ordenador. Así que, señores, yo me despido ya. No me enrollo más. Disfrutad de vuestros días. Pero recordad, sobre todo de vuestras noches. Hasta la próxima.